Well guys, finally here, standing on the shores of Lake Tiana on a misty, drizzly morning, just waiting for our pickup. It's actually been a bit shit really. We're told to be on the boat ramp here at 6:10, ready to go, boat leaving at 6:30. It's now 8 o'clock and we've heard nothing from them, and the other parties are here waiting. They haven't heard nothing from them. The only thing that's alive and active are the sandflies. So yeah, just waiting, head over there and up the fjord, and hopefully it's not too far away, but still, despite the setbacks we've had so far, we're absolutely stoked, absolute amped to get over there and get into the hills and see what happens. It's a bit of a shitty day today, but the weather report is the front's supposed to blow through this afternoon, and they're supposed to have 5 or 6 days rain, 5 or 6 days good weather. So we'll get up to hopefully stay on the rock bivy and the Glasnock today, if the boat turns up, and then we'll up it over into our block, which is the Edith, tomorrow. Fingers crossed. So yeah, it'll be great if the day does turn out good tomorrow. Been awesome to be up on Edith saddle in good weather and see what it brings. So yeah, until then, get a bit of footage once you get in the boat and close to the block, but we'll see you in there. Well, we made it and it's wet. So, but it's Fiordland, what do you expect? So we've just landed, this is the lower Glasnock. There's our taxis leaving. Yeah, we had our start has been a couple of hours late because the captain went AWOL. They don't know where he went, so they had to ring around and try and find another skipper that could drive the boat for us. So yeah, bit of a pain. So we were waiting on the jetty in the rain for good, I don't know, between 2 and 3 hours, just waiting for someone to turn up. But anyway, we're here now, we're in Fiordland, it's raining, we're wet, and we're into it. So still looking forward to it. Just we've got quite a walk ahead of us today, not looking forward to that bit, but yeah, it'll still be good. She's a wet one. The old Glasnock is raging. We've got to the track up to our block. We've got to cross something called the Henderson Burn, which is a fairly major tributary, but by the looks of the river we'll be camping on the side. I can't see us crossing that. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm rather wet. It's the first night. We couldn't cross the river we needed to cross to carry on our track into our block. It was, as you might have seen from my previous clip, it was just raging. It just wasn't safe. You'd bloody end up killing yourself trying to cross it. So we've set up camp right by the river. You can probably hear it raging still. And we'll just see what the morning brings. Hopefully it's gone down overnight where well, fingers crossed, the sky seems to be lightening. It might stop raining soon, might not. But if it does go down overnight, then we'll be ready and poised to cross in the morning and carry on our journey. So yeah, so rather cosy. Had a cuppa, as comfortable as I can be. Some pretty cosy and warm in the sleeping bag and the down jacket, so might have a bit of a snooze or I might read a book. Not sure yet. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. Well, completely bloody different to yesterday. The water was up in here and you could just about surf the waves, so we'll cross the Henderson and keep on going. This way. This way. Now I'm caught, am I? Yep. Yep. It's going to be a pantomime day, I think, that fucking they go on this side? No, I think so. Then you got the rope on your downside if you slip. Just go one at a time, I suppose. So then you're not pulling the rope. Yeah, I was just taking a bit of tension on it. Yesterday we couldn't see rocks in this river. Wow, look at that. Can see the tops. Fucking wicked. My balls are dry, so that's the main thing. Pretty cool. Don't see many humans. Neat. Well, we're just setting up camp for the first full day. It's been a bit of a failure in that we wanted to get up to the rock bivy at the top of the Glasnop Valley, but we didn't make it. We left too early this morning and yeah, we're a couple of hours short, so we're just setting up camp because it's yeah, we were going to run out. If we kept on looking we might not have come across anything and then we would have run out of light, so better to look at, use a campsite site when you find it. So yeah, go find some water, get a brew on, and that'll be us. Well, we made it up to the rock biv, the famous Glasnop rock biv. Shit, I'd bet you this thing has got to tell some stories. Been some names and people in here over the years. It's probably been used for about 100 years, this, or more. I forget who found it. But you can just see the Glasnop down there. So it's only bloody 50 metres up. So yeah, what a great place out of the weather. So yeah, we'll have a bit of a feed here, a bit of a nutrition on board, and then we'll carry on. We want to get up to the Edith saddle by lunchtime so I can set up camp. It's supposed to rain this afternoon. Well, it's raining now. And tonight, it's supposed to be clear today, so we'll be right on the spot for tomorrow. Fingers crossed. There we go, that's our first bull of the trip. Right at the head of the Edith, just a young fella. Big body though, nice creamy colour. Beautiful morning, although a bit bloody cold and frosty. I'll zoom out so you get an idea of how far away he is. Right in the head of the Edith. Another bull. Second one for the morning, but it's hard to hold the camera still. Go look at him in the spotter. Another young bull. She's got white antlers. Fuck, they're wide. That's looking up into the head of Midnight Creek. I've been watching a few deer over there. They're not in our block, but it's still good to watch. Our block, the Edith, starts here and goes around. Looking into the headwaters of the Edith. And around to the tops. Probably go for a walk up there, what you see on the skyline later in the day. Yeah, it's been a good morning so far. Woke up a beautiful morning, bit of fog. I've seen a few bulls, all real young ones. And a couple of hinds or cows, whatever you like to call them. But yeah, not too many animals, considering yesterday was shit weather. I didn't get a bit of footage as we arrived up into Edith Saddle because it was raining, so it was just tent set up and hit the sack. But we awoke to a beautiful day. But I'm not sure what we're actually going to do because the weather report is that it's supposed to turn to crap for the next few days, and then it's basically time's up. So we'll just have to see what happens. But I will. Until then, back to glassing. I just seen another one. Just got another side now. Yep, bugger, just missed it.
It's the full lower than south.
one cow with him. Oh yeah. Hard to take a photo when a fucking sandfly's eating your eyeball. My camera's got moisture in it now, so I don't know how well this will take footage anymore. He's quite happy just sitting in the sun. That one's by himself. There's got to be a big boy here. Let's catch him. Probably would have pushed him out. Well, what a day. We've come up from camp just a little bit. Camp's way down there. You might be able to see the clothesline and stuff. But get a load of this country. Man. It's massive. Yeah, of course, all you guys have been to Wapiti country and Fiordland all the time know all about it, but it's only my second time here. Still takes a breath away. So that's the Edith Valley. Basically all that you can see here is our block, but Jesus, we're not even going to see part of it, a tenth of it, just because the weather's supposed to be turning to crap. It's supposed to be a bit of rain tomorrow and then getting worse, so we'll have to see what tomorrow brings and make a decision. But yeah, once we're here, it's tempted to go around. I want to go around to Oilskin Pass, which is up over there somewhere, but whether we get time to do it, I don't know. Still, it's just magic being up here. Well, we've done a bit of glassing into our valley and back at the head, but it's a nice young bull that I'm going to try and get some footage of later that I think I get to within a couple hundred yards of. If I get enough time this evening I'll do that, but we're going to do some unexplored territory and climb along the ridge between the Glasnock and the Edith at the moment, explore some new country. a view. So it won't come out very well because it's a long way away. But there's a young stag in the middle of that shot. And you go up on the rocks. There's about 7 hinds just along there. It's hard for me to see on the little screen so distant, but trust me, they're there, enjoying the sun, having a bit of feed, having a lie down, or enjoying everything while they can. You can just see them perched across the top on the rock. That staggy's only a little 8-pointer. Well, afternoon. It's been a pretty uneventful day so far. We've seen quite a few animals, which is good, but nothing shootable, nothing within range. Or something could get in with range, but they're not really worth chasing. So I'm just at the head on the ridge between the Glasnock and the Edith valleys. So that's the Glasnock going up there. Up there I've spotted a stag with 7 hinds, probably proper, a cow, bull with 7 cows. Very tiny head though, so he's the only bull we've seen that's been holding cows. Every other bull we've seen today has all been old lonesome me. So I don't know why that is. So yeah, beautiful shot. We walked up from around there, up that valley, and up there at the Glasnock, and then up to here. So yeah, beautiful big country, just stunning. Surprised I haven't seen anything out on there though. It looks like good country. If they're up there in that rocky shit, they should be up over there in that nice stuff. Just magnificent. I'm only filming the Glasnock side because the sun's over there behind me, so can't get much decent footage down the Edith. But this is just as spectacular. Well, morning all. It's a bit of a disappointing morning because that's it. Our Fiordland trip's about over. We're packing up. We've been watching 3 bulls up there this morning, but it took us 3 days to get up to the saddle here because of the rain. We had a good walk around up that ridge there yesterday and saw a few deer, but we've had 2 or 3 separate forecasts last night say that the rain's coming in just before lunch today, and there's going to be days of it and some quite heavy stuff. Well, so we got the block for 10 days, took us 3 to get here. We had 1 yesterday, and if the next 3 days are rain, and we got to do a few river crossings to get back out, so you got to play it safe and err on the side of caution. If we stay up here for the day, today's supposed to be the lightest day of the rain of the next 3, then we're not going to be getting out. So it's bloody horrible having to leave it because it's such a beautiful morning. As I said, watching the three up there, we're starting to clear again now, so yeah, it's going to be, we're packing up and moving off, and we'll just camp on our way back. We'll just move as far as we can tonight, back down the valley, and camp where we end up. But yeah, very disappointing. But in the same vein, it's hell. I've been up on the Fiordland tops in beautiful weather, glassing and watching deer. I mean, that's what it's all about. Even if it was just a short time, I've done it. So yeah, so if anyone wants any info on how to get up to this Edith saddle, if they're walking up through the Glasnock, get in touch, because there are a few yeah, tell you a few hiccups we made that can help you not do on the way up yourself. I thought there'd be a main track, but there really isn't. But anyway, thanks for watching what will be a very short clip. We'll see you on the next one. Well, it's a beautiful morning before, when I said that we were going to listen to the weather forecast and break camp and make a run for it, and all that, and the time it's taken me to bloody pack up my tent, it started to come in. So we're all packed up now, ready to go. Just waiting for the other one of the party who's just camped over there in some trees to pack up, and then we'll be out of here. But yeah, it's coming in now. The rain's getting heavier, so I'd say we made the right call. Well, as I said yesterday in the clip I did, when we come off the tops, it was tough leaving, but it was the right decision. It rained all day yesterday. We didn't get out as far as we wanted to, so we just bush bashed and made our way through the rainy wet bush that only Fiordland has, and we're down and camped on the junction of the Glasnock and Tahiki Creek. So we're just packing up now. It's quite a neat not quite a neat campsite, and yeah, we'll head out and hopefully make it back to the bottom, the Glasnock hut on the lakefront. So that's the goal today. A little bit nervous to see what the Henderson's like, since that stopped us on the way up, since it's too high, but the rain hasn't been too heavy overnight and the main river hasn't come up too much. It's a little bit discoloured, but we'll only know when we get there. So yeah, wish us luck. The mighty Glasnock. Well, we made it back to Henderson Burn. The trick is here not to fall over. When we were here the first day, it was up bloody here. Oh, I did it again. No, I thought it's a shallow bit. You're not going to fall over in the shallow bit. Did that with Ben as well. In the water, not for...
And there we go. And just like that, our Fiordland 2024 hunt is over. And I am wrecked. Utterly wrecked. Mud bog right up to the end. Oh well. Well done, lads, we made it.
Well, that's it. Really is goodbye now. This is the Glasnock hut. Spent a pretty stormy night here last night, so we made the right decision to get out of our block early while we could. I imagine she's pretty shitty up there at the moment. So yeah, the water taxi's here now, so we're off down to the lake. Look up there. Our waterfalls are nuts. So yeah, it's only a few metres down to the bloody lake front, so I'll see the battery's about routed, so I'll see if it gets down to the battery, if I make it down to the lake. But yeah, so 2024 Wapiti hunt all over. Of all our time in here, we only really had one fine day and one day's glassing looking for deer. But oh well, that one day was pretty magical and I'll always remember it, so no regrets. The rest of it, we stayed pretty wet and miserable. That's alright, you get that on the big jobs. So anyway, if you watch this to the end, thanks for watching. Sorry there was no decent action on there, but at least you get a bit of an idea of what a lot of Fiordland trips are like. They're not all sunshine and big bulls. Just spectacular. There's another little boat. Alright, really is. Cheers guys, see you later.